Have you prayed and thanked God yet for all He did in 2025? Hello there, I'm Hillary, and welcome back to the Creative Faith YouTube channel. Today, I'm excited to be jumping in and doing a Bible journaling page in my new Psalms journal. So excited about that, and I wanted to do a page thanking God for all that He did in 2025. And then in the next video, I will do one where I am praying for 2026. I love taking January to do reflecting and reset time, and I think it is such a good thing to just think back on and reflect on all the amazing things the Lord did, as well as pray and plan for the year ahead. That's why I made these reflection journals. They're called Goodbye 2025, Hello 2026, and they're available on Amazon. And I will have them linked in the description box below. And so I have started filling mine out. It's not totally full yet, but definitely making good progress, and it has just been so neat to just reflect on the year, and it made me really want to do a Bible journaling page. So I have my journal that I've been using, and then I also have a coordinating printable, the Goodbye 2025 Hello 2026 printable in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. And this is on sale, so you can pick it up on sale right now. And it comes with tons of prompts and images and pattern papers and hand-lettered phrases and things that you can use for this journaling and reflection time. And so I really love this printable. I added a lot of new hand-lettered phrases and images and things, including this adorable disco ball and the party hat. So lots of fun new images. I love this New Year's Eve party to you from the Lord, sometime before the end of January. Where your favorite cozy spot? What? Time together to reflect on 2025 and pray for 2026. So I just love all the images that God plopped on my heart to use. So I'm going to be using those in my new Psalms journal. So I have these other Psalms journals that I love. This is the one I have been using a lot. But unfortunately, they don't make this anymore. I don't know why. It is my favorite little journaling Bible, and I've used it a lot. And so I was kind of sad that it's not available anymore for some strange reason. So I thought it would be good to start using a journal that is still available on Amazon. So, not that I will never use this one again, but anyways, I'm kind of excited for a fresh, clean slate. Then I do have this little Psalms notebook as well, and this one's different because it has it's like an interleaved Bible where the page next to it is blank for journaling and note taking and stuff. But this one doesn't have any blank pages, so I just journal on top. And this is another really fun place to journal, but sometimes I just like to have a teeny bit more space for things. But still really love this little guy too. But I got this one on sale for the last Amazon Prime Day sale. And the beautiful cover and back artwork is done by one of my favorite artists, and her name is Ruth Cho Simons, or Simmons. And she is just such an amazing yeah, she is just such an amazing artist and author. And so I loved the cover on this, and I loved that it had the big spiral, so it makes it easy to kind of bend it back, as well as the pages get fluffy and with all my journaling and stuff. So I will link this in the description box below if you want to pick this up on Amazon, as well as this Little Psalms Bible. But I have been kind of just praying over my Bible study routine and things for the new year, and just the theme of the Psalms keeps kind of getting pressed on my heart. So maybe you'll see some have kind of an idea for a new series on Psalms, but I don't know. We'll see see what happens. But I'm excited today to journal in here. And I also wanted to let you know that I made a blog post over on the Creative Faith website, and it has a list of Bible verses that you can use to do some journaling, Bible journaling pages for the new year. So I will link that blog post below, and one of the verses that is included in the blog post is Psalm 100. I'm going to flip to Psalm 100 and journal in there today. And so I thought it would be fun to have that blog post with the list of different different journaling Bible kind of prompt verses to jump off from for the new year. So Psalm 100 says a psalm for giving thanks. Super perfect for, doing some gratitude journaling to the Lord for the new year. It says, make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with singing. Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name. For the Lord is good. His steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations. So really short but powerful psalm. And so I want to use that for my jumping off point for doing a prayer of thanksgiving for 2025. So I have my favorite alphabet stamps. This is a old Amy Tangerine stamp set, and I'm using one of these little Versamagic chalk inks that is a really good similar color to the printable, kind of like a periwinkle. So I think I'm going to start maybe with doing the big words. So I think I'll write it down here so I don't mess up. A prayer of thanksgiving for 2025. Because I don't want to mess up any of the letters and stuff. That can sometimes be a challenge. So this stamp set, I don't think it's still available anymore. It was a favorite that I got at Tuesday Morning. Remember that store? I loved that store. All the ones near us closed down. But that's okay. It's probably better that I don't spend as much money as I did there. So I love these Versamagic chalk inks. They are so nice. They're tiny, so they're easy to travel with and take on the go, because I love kind of journaling on the go. And they also don't bleed through as much with the pages as other types of inks. And we have a prayer. And I'll do of. Might have to do Thanksgiving in 2 lines. Prayer of. Wonder if you can hear the rain in the audio. It has been, I kept trying to film this video and the lighting is just getting kind of rough because it's so dark here in Oregon. But the light is coming. Thank goodness. Days are getting longer even though they seem darker, which is kind of funny. Prayer of thanks. And I'll put giving on the next line. I'll use this as like a little dash. That kind of, it's a bigger dash than I anticipated. That's okay. Thanks. And then Oh, I just stacked it. This part's sometimes easier to do a time lapse because of all the stamping, but gives me time to chit chat. I would love to know how your January is going so far in the comments below. We had my host family from Costa Rica came and stayed with us, which was so much fun. I took a little bit of time off just because we didn't really have very much time. I didn't have much time when they were here to, of course, film or work. But we had such a fun time together, and I'm so grateful that I got to see them again. I studied abroad in Costa Rica in 2012. Yeah, 2012 it would have been. And I'm still really close with my host family, so that was a beautiful start to the year. And then trying to get all the Christmas decorations down and just get the house kind of reset after the holidays always kind of takes a little while. But makes me excited for a new year, fresh year ahead, and just to see what God has in store. Lastly, I'm going to add the year, last year's year, a prayer of thanksgiving for 2025. Seems kind of wild that it's over. I feel like the year went by really, really fast. I wish they had just a little dot, but we'll see if I can just use the little dot on this, maybe. Do colon. First little dot didn't really turn out very well today. Oh, that's good enough. It's kind of a rough thing anyways. Okay, love how that turned out. And then next I want to use the printables to decorate the page. And one of the pattern papers has stars, so I kind of wanted to use that for the around area. And then I do also have these different hand lettered phrases. And I love this one, but I don't know if I left enough room for it, but it says, look back with gratitude, move forward in faith. So we'll see if I can put this somewhere on the page. Maybe over here. I wanted to cut out some of these stars to kind of scatter around. Thought that would be kind of a cute way to decorate. I think there is like a kind of a light blue color around these because this is technically one of the pattern papers, but it's okay. I think that'll look kind of cool. And then I also want to make some sort of tab to come off because I love having my pages have tabs on them so I know where I've journaled. I'm not sure what tab I'll use. If I'll use like a little bow I have in my stash or I'm not sure what. Also, one of the things I did with my host family when they were there, my host mom is very crafty and I had the idea of making journal charms, and so she taught me how to do that. and I am wanting to film that video for you because I'm now kind of addicted to making cute little journal charms. So stay tuned for that. I have so many videos that I need to work on. I still haven't set up my planner yet for the year because that takes kind of a while and I've been procrastinating doing it. But I definitely need to. I've just been using like a piece of paper for my to-do list. And then I also have my word of the year. So I want to film a video and kind of share more about that. And be sure too, if you haven't picked up the word of the year journals, to pick one of those up because those were super helpful in helping me pick out my word of the year. And I cannot wait to document what God teaches me about my word of the year in that. So, lots of fun content to come. I just need the weather to cooperate. I need to be able to, film when it's like right now. It's so gray and rainy, but I've already started. I'm just going to push through. I also love to say that done is better than perfect when it comes to basically anything in life. All right, off camera. Well, actually, it was still on camera, but I filmed a time lapse for Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts and stuff. Putting all of the printables down on the page, I used clear sticker paper, and I always have my favorite clear sticker paper linked in the description box below. And then I also wrote my prayers, so it's kind of hard for me to sometimes write longer prayers while talking. So I did that in the time lapse too. I decided to cut up the phrase, and instead of leaving it in like the orientation of how I had it on the printable, I just cut it up into each of the individual words and put those down, and I love how that all came together. And so to finish off the page, I want to do a little bit of underlining. Underline that key verse, as well as how it says, a psalm for giving thanks. Then I wanted to add the date as well. I have this really old Felicity Jane date stamp. Anyone else miss Felicity Jane? Okay, I do. And what is today? It's the 7th. So I'm going to add this. And this over here. So cute. And lastly, I want to add a tab. Oops. Kind of dangerous doing that on top of the page. I want to add a tab to it. And one of the things I was thinking about was I have these Avery removable tabs, and I have some in these like different metallic colors. And so I thought, oh, those might be kind of fun to use. Like, how perfect is that? So I think I'm going to use this one. I love these Avery removable tabs so much. I'm not going to remove it from this page, but I often use these in my planners and journals, and I just love them so much. They come in tons of different like color schemes and stuff. This is like a matte metallic, and they of course have brighter colors. They have the different glitter ones, which I really love. I have a purple one. They also have like more glittery. Anyways, they are just some of my favorite journaling tools. And I could try to write on this, but I think that's just pushing it a little bit. So, anyways, I think I'm just going to leave it as that. So, really sweet time with the Lord, just pausing and thanking Him for all that he did in 2025. It was quite the year for my family and I, and full of just highs and lows, of course, but in general, I am just so grateful, of course, for all that God did. And He is good all the time. He is all knowing and powerful, and there really is no one like Him. So, don't forget to pick up the Goodbye 2025, Hello 2026 printable. Don't forget also to pick up the coordinating journals over on Amazon and use these for journaling and reflecting on your year and praying and planning for what's to come. And these are really, really great tools to, again, help you reflect and pause. And I will be spending all of January kind of doing that, doing reset and just goal setting and praying over the year. So I hope this video inspired you to do a prayer of thanksgiving page in your journaling Bible. I would love to see it if you do do one of these pages, and then look forward to a prayer for the new year video that I will have out sometime, as well as tons of other videos that I have swirling around in my mind that I'm just excited for a new year ahead here on the Creative Faith YouTube channel. So check out all the resources I mentioned in the description box below. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming Creative Faith videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye, friend.